Hi guys, today I'm going to show you what to do if you cannot access your textbook online because you are having internet problems. I'm going to show you how to access the PDF of the text, how to mark it up, and how to submit it to a teacher. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to, now, normally we have been telling you to use Chrome. I like Chrome, there it is. But to do this, you must use Safari. Got to use Safari for this to work. So I'm going to go to Safari. And right now, whoa, that's huge. I don't know why. We'll figure it out. Enter my password. Okay, sign in. Okay. So here I am, but this is actually in the important resources thing, but I'm going to skip past that. I am going to go back to the page. Okay. So in here, anytime there's a PDF linked, it'll be in that day's folder, but I believe, where did I link it? Okay, hang tight everybody. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my important things. You know it's hard when you're a teacher to remember where you put everything. All right, Red Roses PDF, there it is. Okay, so I'm scripting, now I do have a thing in here about how to do it with pictures, but I thought I'd show you on a video. So like here, if these will ever load, these are pictures of how to do this. So if you miss something, you can look here, but I'm going to show you. So wherever the teacher has linked the PDF, it's always going to be down here at the bottom. I'm going to open that. Remember, I'm doing this in Safari because otherwise it doesn't work. All right. So it opens up this text called Red Roses, and the whole thing is here. You can scroll down. Okay. Now, I'm going to go up to this little button right here. This is sort of a magic button on Safari. You click it, and you get a menu of options. And when you scroll, you can hit the Mark Up button right here. I'm going to hit Mark Up. Okay. Now, let me move my little button up. Now, right now, all I have is this little pen down here. Yours might pop up right away to look like this. Okay? If it does not pop up right away to look like that, and you just saw that little tiny pen, just tap that pen. Okay. Now, I'm going to want to highlight. So I'm going to click. So like, for example, you can have the pen. And if you touch it, you can decide how this is like super thin. You can tap that one, get really thick. Then tap off the screen so I can be like, ooh, really thick. Come back to it and hit, oh, I don't like what I just did. Undo. Okay. You can do the highlighter, and look, you can change the color. Here's your basic colors. But you can also get crazy. You can go like, ooh, I want this color. Okay. And I'm going to tap off of that. Now, the problem is when you start touching your screen, it's going to highlight. Okay. So what I recommend, I'm going to get rid of that. What I recommend is using your little, I don't know how to work that so I can do it. Trying to move my screen at the same time. I'm going to turn off markup. Okay, so I don't have enough of my screen. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to turn off markup for just a second. I'm just going to scroll so I have more screen visible. Okay, so I'm learning as you go. Now I'm going to come back up here to this little guy. I'm going to click back on markup. Okay, I've got my highlighter ready. So I'm just going to highlight something random. Okay, I'm going to highlight that, oh, my friends tease me, ooh, Lila has a boyfriend, so I'm just going to go with, I'm using my finger. This actually, it works better. It works better than it does with anything else. And then I'm also going to write on the side, since you don't have the annotation function, like if you're using this PDF, you're going to have to write on it instead of typing your annotation. But I'm going to choose my pen. I'm going to choose thin. And the cool thing, when you are writing with the, and you can use your like now I'm going to use my Apple Pencil. I'm not going to use my finger because that would be really hard to write with my finger. But I'm just going to put over here in the margin, like, I can imagine how this sounds because it's very descriptive. Ooh, Lara has a boy. Okay, so let's say that I have marked up my whole text and I'm all done. Now remember, anytime you want to slide your text up, you're going to come back up here, you're going to turn off markup, and you can move your text, okay? And then you just come back up here, and you turn back on markup, and you keep on going, okay? But I'm done, so I'm going to turn markup off. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to where it says done, okay? Done. And you're going to go over here to where it says save file to. You're going to click it. And just click on my iPad. Don't even move. Don't go down to Chrome. Don't go to any of this stuff here. Don't do that. Just on my iPad. Save. Now, I've already got one, so I'm going to hit replace, but yours will just say, ask you if you want to save. Okay, I'm going to hit replace. Okay. Now, I've saved it. So what I'm going to do is go back into Schoology. Let's see. Okay. And now, if your teacher has an actual assignment open for you where you can submit something, you can do it there. But if you're just trying to get it to your teacher because you couldn't get on the textbook, you're going to open up, you're going to make a new message. All right. And you're going to type Kelly Russo. Now, I don't know that it wants to come up because that's me. Oh, there I am. Okay, so Russo, Kelly Russo, type it. You're going to put my marked up text, whatever you want to call it. Make sure the teacher knows what it is. You might say it's attached. Whoops, no, I don't need all my emojis. It's attached. And you're going to come over here to this little one right here, little file one. You click that. You're going to go to Browse. And there it is. See, there's Red Roses right there because it's on my iPad. You see, this comes up with on my iPad. Click Red Roses. Click it. Now it's attached. You hit Send. And I will have that from you. You will also have it on your iPad so that you can look at it again. Okay, so remember, this works best in Safari. If I don't know why the pictures aren't coming up right here, but there are pictures in here if you want to see it again, but you don't want to watch the whole video. Maybe the pictures work better in Chrome. This is so much fun, all this fun technology. But I hope this helps you in case you cannot get on Savvis and your teacher has put up a PDF. This is how you can mark it up and turn it in.